Hey guys, this is Josh. Sorry I missed my upload day yesterday. I am in the middle of some work, training, retraining, regrouping stuff, and my schedule for the past 2 weeks has been nuts. Um, so I haven't really had a chance to update, and I apologize for that. Pardon my bathroom um, video. I just didn't have the time to really do anything else. This is literally my few minutes before my shower, before I get dressed and leave again to go to the gym, um, and then go back to work to get my wife and yada yada. So I want to make a quick video. This week's topic, I believe, is on therapy. Um, I know in the States, I don't know if it's across the board, but we have the Harry Benjamin Protocol for Transsexualism, which requires X amount of months of therapy before you get a hormone letter, basically just diagnosing that you do have gender identity dysphoria disorder. Um, my experience with therapy at first was really horrible and then got fantastic. I lived in a town in Arkansas where I transitioned, which is kind of small, and I went through, I don't know, maybe a dozen therapists that went through the whole, but you're too pretty to be a boy. You don't want to be a boy. You're too pretty of a girl. Maybe you're just a lesbian. Maybe you're just a really butch lesbian. Maybe you're just insecure because you're chubby, or whatever the ridiculous excuse that they used were to not diagnose me. I had to drive about an hour to a different city, a larger city, a more diverse city, to find a therapist whose name was Barbara Brown in Fayetteville, Arkansas. And Barbara was absolutely astonishing. Barbara was in her late 50s, early 60s. She looked kind of like a hippie librarian. She always had her hair up in a bun, but she didn't care. I mean, she was a gangster with her tie-dye skirts, sit with her legs wide open. I loved her. She was a lesbian, was with her partner forever and ever and ever. They had a kid and that kind of stuff. And she was just the best. I was really one of her first transgender patients going through transition. She had other clients that were already transitioned that were just going to her because they needed therapy. So we learned the process together, and we did the process together, and it was fantastic. I have been on hormones. It was 3 years on November the 19th that just passed, and I've been living full-time for, I don't know, a lot longer than 3 years as male. My experience with therapy is that it's needed. It may seem like a pain in the ass, especially to guys just starting their transition. They want to get on the ball and get hormones and grow a beard in 2 minutes. I've noticed lately, and I'm probably going to catch a lot of shit for this, but I've noticed lately there seems to be a trend of younger trans people or younger individuals that claim transsexuality or transgenderism and then change their mind later. So these are the reasons why I think that therapy is a must to go through, so you could really know what you are beyond a shadow of a doubt. I'm not doubting anybody is trans or what the case is, but lives change and people change, and you don't want to be that one person that after you, let's say you're an FTM, and after you've had a double mastectomy, and after you've started hormones and look like I do now, it's been like, maybe I should have stayed a girl. If I were to stop hormones right now, my voice would not go back up higher. It would take a long time for my body hair and my facial hair to stop growing. I've lost my hair. I have a tremendous receding hairline, so I shave my head just because it's very, very thin, which is an effect of the hormones. On my body, with my genetics, I've gone bald. My father was bald, my father's father was bald, so it's just a genetic thing. But if I were to stop testosterone, that would never grow back. I would be a bald woman, and that's not what I want to do. If you have not had bottom surgery yet, and you have not had a hysterectomy, no matter how long you're on hormones, you could be on hormones 20 years, if you still have your inside parts, and you stop testosterone, eventually you would resume your menstrual cycle. And go into all, and it's detrimental to your body. Hormones are no laughing, funny, haha matter. They're not anything to be taken lightly. They are life-altering drugs that can kill you. Simple and plain. So I agree with therapy 110%. I've been considering myself going back into therapy Just for me personally, people look at me now and have no idea what I was before. It's a blessing to pass so well, and it's a curse because I feel like I'm living a lie. I feel like when I make friends with somebody and I'm close with them and we share things together, I feel like I'm betraying them when I don't tell them who I am. It's none of their business what I may or may not have between my legs, or what my name may or may not have been before. But I feel like, on the flip side, if I were to get friendly with somebody and develop a close friendship with that person and share things with them, intimate friend things with them, and then find out 5 years down the road, oh, they used to be a different gender, or they're, just something along that line, I would not be inclined to not be their friend, obviously, but I would feel like they didn't trust me enough to come and tell me that. So that's kind of where I'm struggling. I don't want anyone to feel betrayed if they find out down the road, because I live stealth, but I'm not ashamed of who I am. So if I'm confronted with the, hey, were you a girl? Depending on the circumstance, I may or may not divulge that information. So therapy is a must, absolute must, under any circumstances, with any gender identity transition. It seems like a pain in the ass, especially when you're just starting your transition. You want to get your tea, you want to shove it up your ass, and you want to just go, 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 and grow a beard and have a deeper voice and get your tits cut off and get your insides pulled out and be done. But unfortunately, that's not the safest route, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically. I think therapy is fantastic. I think it is liberating. I think it helps you see things about yourself that you would have never seen before when you have an outside party looking in. And it'll help you become a better person. And I know it has helped me become a better person through trials and tribulations in my life. I dropped the phone. So that is my story on therapy, and that's what I'm sticking to. I hope this finds everyone well. I am so sorry I'm a day late. Next week I go back to my normal work schedule, and I will be on time. Hope this finds everyone well. Thank you for listening to my 7.5 minute bullshit on therapy, and I'm looking forward to being on time and available next week. Namaste.